Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2018 Ford Edge so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the front right tire, you've got about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires, down but definitely not out. Now, coming behind the front right tire, this is the right lower ball joint, and it is critical to be tight, and it is tight. On brakes, you've got about you've got practically brand new brakes in the front. You've got like 40,000 K left on your front brakes there. In fact, I think they are brand new pads, as a matter of fact. This is the right outer CV boot. Now, it's full of grease, and if it was ripped, it would see grease all over the place, and important not to be because it lubricates the CV axle. The inner CV boot, same thing. Take a look at that, good and dry. More importantly, look behind it. Behind it, that is a leak point. If it's going to leak, it would leak right there where you see that aluminum is, and it is good and dry. This is the right outer tie rod. Now, there's nothing more important than the right and left outer tie rods on the front of the car because it's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering, and it is tight. This is the right sway bar link connected from here up to there, connected, doing its job, and important to be doing it because it dampens the sway when it goes around the corner. Now, bottom of the motor, which is right here, this is the oil pan right here, and if you can see for yourself, bone dry, and if it's going to leak, it's going to leak right around here. Bottom of the transmission right here, another leak point. If it was going to leak, you'd see it right here, good and dry. Now, coming across to the front, that's the front left tire, again about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires, so down but definitely not out. The left lower ball joint is good and tight. The left outer CV boot, good and dry. Your front brakes gain about 40,000 K because they're practically brand new, if not brand new brakes. The inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, look behind it. That's a leak point. Where you see that comes out of the tranny, it's going to leak. It would leak right there, good and dry. The left outer left outer tie rod is tight. The sway bar link, left sway bar link connected from there up to there, intact and doing its job. Brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I'm not seeing anything of any issue so far. Now, this is your catalytic converter. Nothing wrong with it. Big problem is that people are reaching under and going cut and taking it to the wrecking yard, getting $100 to $150 and for scrap, and you, my friend, have got yourself $1,000 to $1,500 repair. Now, if you buy the vehicle, come to me because I'm going to put on a free catalytic theft protection system that's going to stop this from happening, and this costs you nothing if you buy the vehicle. It's part of my 3 for free if you buy. Now, coming down, your exhaust intact, doing it all good, no break, no cracks, no breaks. Your exhaust, no issues. Now, on your left rear tire, getting about 50% tread, aggressive snow tires, left rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact, doing its job. Left spring suspension intact, no issues with that. The left inner CV boot, okay, good and dry. More importantly, this is a leak point. If it was going to leak, it would leak right here, good and dry. Another leak point is right here where the drive shaft goes into the diff. Bone dry, no leaks, which is a good thing. Now, on your outer CV boot, a little harder to see, but see inside there, good and dry. The brakes on this car, I'm going to go about 30,000, a little less brakes in the rear than you have in the front. About 30,000 K, so down a bit, but definitely not out. Coming across to the right rear tire, getting about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires. Right rear sway bar link connected from here to here. Now this tube right here, this is your right rear shock, full of oil. If it was leaking, you would see oil dripping all the way down there, bone dry. Your right rear suspension intact, doing its job. Your right inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, behind it, this right here, excuse me, you would see oil dripping across here, and it's not good and dry. The left rear sway bar link connected from here to here, again doing its job because it dampens the sway when you go around the corner. Your rear brakes about 30,000 K, a little less in the rear than you have in the front, but definitely lots of K left. On your left rear shock, same thing, full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down here. Good and dry. So brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, no issues on the rear. Okay, with the motor running, you've only got 151, 130K, no check engine lights, no cracks in your windshield, dash very clean. I'm going to take you out and show you the condition of the motor now. Okay, the EcoBoost motor with the turbo. Okay, the exhaust, very, very clean. Now, something I always do on any car, and this is something you want to remember, when you go to look at a vehicle, first thing you do is always take off the oil cap, look underneath, and see if you see any kind of white goo. If you see white goo, walk away because it's an internal leak, a head gasket, big problem. I am not seeing any indication of that in here. In fact, I am not hearing any indication of problems on this motor at all. And my experience with the Ford EcoBoost motor, very positive actually. They're a very strong motor. The turbos are reliable. This car, as far as I can tell, has got no issues whatsoever. Been well maintained. Definitely lots of brakes, and your brakes are high. No, I don't see any issue in this car. Hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. And remember, if you buy the car, I'm going to put on a free catalytic theft protection system. I'm going to put on a free fuel saving device that'll save 10%, and that costs you nothing. And thirdly, I'm going to give you a free theft protection package, because sad fact is this car can be stolen with a $1,000 scanner from Amazon. I know, I watched it happen, but I have found out a theft protection system that I'm going to install on your car for free if you buy it. Contact me, safewitheric.ca, and get your 3 for free if you buy the vehicle. Thank you very much.